What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Bull Combo. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're having a great day. Today I'm coming at you guys with part 2 of a 3-part series on blockchain trends and why I think they're set to explode in 2021. This week we're talking about NFTs, so stick around when we talk about NFTs, their purpose, and why they're redefining the landscape of digital ownership and gaming. Alright guys, so if you like this content, make sure to smash that thumbs up button and click the subscribe button and click the bell to get notified. This is the second of a 3-part series. I want to make sure you guys see this series as well as the other videos I post. If you've already done that, I really appreciate the support, guys. It really means so much, so thank you very much. So NFTs are quickly becoming the future of gaming and digital ownership, but many people still have no idea what they are or how they function. So let's dive in and take a look. NFT stands for non-fungible token. And it's a unique type of cryptographic token. Its main purpose is to establish value, ownership, and digital scarcity. Where cryptocurrency tokens like Bitcoin have fungibility, meaning individual assets are essentially interchangeable, NFT tokens can each possess their own unique value. Here's a basic example of the difference. If I own 0.02 of a Bitcoin and you own 0.02 of a Bitcoin, those two pieces hold the exact same value. There's no difference in value. A Bitcoin has one whole value, and those individual parts are all equal. 0.02 Bitcoin is equal to 0.02 Bitcoin. That value will not change. I cannot give you 0.02 Bitcoin for a different amount than a different 0.02 Bitcoin. It's always going to be the value of 0.02 of an entire coin. That is fungibility. There's a static value in the individual parts and how they equal each other. NFTs were created to essentially store everything else, creating blockchain ownership that allows for individually specified value. You own an NFT token just like you own something in the real world, which means you're given the ability to buy it, sell it, exchange it, display it, do whatever you'd like with that item. In fact, I'd argue that in many ways, NFT ownership is a more certified version of ownership than many of the things we own in the real world. If you think about it, the only way to signify our ownership of many of our possessions is because we possess them. And that's where the saying, possession is 9/10 of the law, originates from. So that's a basic breakdown of NFTs, but it probably doesn't make a ton of sense unless we can actually see it applied and utilized in a real world setting. So let's take a look at some of these. One of the first utilizations of NFTs was for digital art. Pictures, videos, 3D models, animations, music, all of these can be uploaded as NFT tokens and then exchanged as desired. Almost anything can be minted as an NFT, but the arts were the first to fully adopt this platform, and as a result came the creation of several open marketplaces where individuals could trade these NFT tokens in a secure manner. The two most popular being Rarible and OpenSea. Both of these platforms function as open NFT marketplaces, allowing users to buy and sell NFTs to store in their NFT wallet or utilize in a variety of ways, based on the NFT's contents and purpose. An up-and-coming marketplace also worth mentioning here is Mintable. Mintable recently rolled out a gasless NFT minting process that allows users to mint NFTs without paying gas fees on the Ethereum blockchain, essentially meaning they can mint the NFTs for free, which is a huge deal for the future of NFT minting. Wait, gas fees? What the heck are those? When ETH is exchanged on the Ethereum platform, it has to be processed via mining, just like Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. The fee to move the ETH is called a gas fee. In recent months, gas fees have gotten extremely high on the Ethereum network. This is the main reason ETH 2.0, a more scalable Ethereum network, is currently being researched and worked on. However, most NFT marketplaces can't wait for ETH 2.0, and they've opted to look into their own workarounds, such as the gasless minting option on Mintable. Later on in this video, we'll talk about some of the other innovative ways that other NFT-based platforms are addressing the high Ethereum-based gas fees. Launching in 2020, NBA Top Shots took the NFT concept and elevated it into mainstream spotlight. Dapper Labs partnered with the NBA and NBA Players Association to release NBA Top Shots, an updated take on NBA card collecting. In Top Shots, users have a chance to purchase packs containing NBA moments. These moments can then be bought or sold on the marketplace and have proved to be wildly popular. Anytime a pack drop is announced, there's almost immediately a line 25,000 people deep, usually in less than 10 minutes. In just 30 days, Top Shot raised over $50 million on their app. Remember, these moments are NFTs, so just like a physical NBA player card, users actually own these, and they can exchange them and display them both inside and outside of the NBA Top Shots game if they so choose. NBA Top Shots is a really cool trend. Admittedly, I don't watch a ton of NBA, otherwise I would be all over it, but I don't feel like I'm educated enough on the NBA or the players to really know what I'm collecting and what I should be collecting and looking for. So I think while the concept is great, it's something that I personally won't be jumping into just yet. That said, when an NFL version of this comes out, I will be all over this. The NFL is something I watch religiously, and I'm much more up to date and informed on and much more familiar with, and would feel a lot more comfortable investing in something like this if it was something I was more familiar and educated on. So I have a feeling the NFL, MLB, NHL, all of them are probably going to adopt similar platforms like this. It's just really exciting to see the NBA do it and to see what this concept looks like and to see the long-term potential that this concept definitely holds. So now that we've discussed NFT marketplaces and the digital collectibles landscape, let's look at some of the ways that NFTs are transforming gaming as we know it. Released in 2019, Splinterlands is a trading card game similar to Pokemon or Magic the Gathering. Users can buy or win cards that can be used in battles. Cards can be leveled up by merging duplicates together, leading to rare and more valuable cards. The game gives you 30 cards to play with initially, but any additional cards earned or bought are owned by the user as true NFTs. This means they own the rights to the cards and what happens to them. They can choose to sell the card within the Splinterlands marketplace, merge it to upgrade it, rent it, or even sell it, either on Splinterlands marketplace or on a third-party marketplace completely outside the game, creating a scenario in which a user never loses their full game investment. It's important to note that many current non-blockchain based games don't allow true item ownership. That gun camo or character skin you bought, you probably don't own it. It's just leased to you by the game. Should you close your account and the game be discontinued, you lose access to everything you've purchased. NFT-based game item ownership eliminates this problem while opening a whole new set of possibilities for gamers to explore. Currently, Splinterlands utilizes the Hive blockchain, which means it doesn't have to suffer from the higher gas prices currently brought on by the Ethereum network. Another interesting note is that Splinterlands just had their first virtual land sale in November of 2020. It's interesting to see the game implement virtual land, especially as a secondary mechanic where so many platforms and apps are currently rolling out virtual land as their main selling point. It's interesting to see the game implement virtual land as a secondary mechanic, but at the end of the day, I think it just really reaffirms our thoughts of how popular virtual land is and that it's another one of the blockchain trends currently set to take off in 2021. Released in November of 2018, Gods Unchained paved the way for the path to Splinterlands. A digital trading card game in itself, akin to Hearthstone, Gods Unchained also set out with the goal of NFT-based game card ownership. However, in early 2020, it ran into its first major roadblock. Gods Unchained is built on the Ethereum blockchain, which means it began to suffer the effects of very high Ethereum gas fees. And as a result, Gods Unchained was forced to pause their NFT card ownership minting, the marketplace, as well as the forge where users could merge cards together, as all of these would occur as Ethereum-based transactions and therefore accrue gas fees. Gods Unchained devs quickly went to work on a way to work around this issue. They're getting ready to roll out something called Immutable X, a brand new concept that allows the Gods Unchained platform to process hundreds of thousands of transactions a day on the blockchain without accruing ridiculously unscalable gas fees for each transaction. It's important to note that other large gaming companies like Epic Games and Activision have also expressed interest in NFT game item ownership. I think we're going to see a major shift and transition in the ways that users can engage with their in-game items that they purchase and in the way users own their in-game items that they purchase in the very near future. And I could see this concept being adopted by many of the large gaming companies as it would create a much stronger desire to purchase individual content, especially if a user knew they weren't going to lose that content should they ever leave the game or should the game ever be closed. Alright guys, so I really hope this provided some clarity on exactly what NFTs are, how they're used, and how they really could transform the landscape of digital ownership and gaming. It doesn't take one long to take a look at some of these examples and understand that the true future potential of this is more vast than can really even be put into words. We may be looking at the future of object ownership as a whole here, and I'm really curious to see how NFTs shake out over the next year or so. I know this was a really high-level explanation, so if you guys have any comments or questions on this or any things you want to discuss, make sure to comment down below. This is a huge topic and there's lots of things that we could discuss surrounding this, so I definitely want to hear your thoughts. Other than that, guys, I'd like to thank you for checking out this video. I really appreciate the support. I hope you guys all have a fantastic day, and until next time, we'll see you soon.